Once in the brightest day and the darkest night, black goo seeped into the world. Like some kind of trippy case my friends and I would tackle. Tokyo is beset on by the Godzilla of oil spills. Zombies rise, Pokemon flee, and not even the wackiest of game shows can stand against the filth. I'm not talking about that lair in your mom's basement either. This isn't Dorito dust and M&M wrappers. Oh no, it's primrose evil, filling your flower pot with a wickedness as old as time itself. So grab your best hedge clippers, a bottle of Sobe, and let no evil escape your sight. You dig all the Green Lantern references? Huh? Right. Line. Oh, yeah. We're here to talk about the new old game reboot, rehash, redo, reintroduced experience of especially modern proportions. Welcome to Secret World Legends. Those serious MMO players out there know exactly what I'm talking about. The Secret World came out before you were born and is still out and available now if you're so inclined. I can tell you this, it was as hard as a petrified sweet tart and half as easy to swallow when it came to how it played. Lots of freedom, but man, it was no joke. So, for whatever reason, they redid the combat and pay model and released this new one. Today, I'll be playing through some of the intro with liberal cuts and a few speed-ups. Get ready, the Secret Society world will never be the same when I get done with it. Kata!
Kata.
Character creation. I'm not going to let this happen at normal speed, because it took a lot to make me. Yeah, I'm full of self-importance. Are, narcolepsy? Narcolone? Narcotine? Whatever. Okay, I have nothing specific against this default, but I straight hate that jacket. And those pants? Really, is she a freaking hobbit? No, this won't do at all. Let's make some alterations, shall we? Get the fern out of here. I can have my purple eyes? Rock on, y'all. Carry on with the speedy. Okay, so character look done. Time for the whole what not to wear part of your evening. Spoiler alert, she probably shouldn't wear whatever I pick. Wow, am I hitting a Russian go-go bar or fighting evil in the shadows? I guess there's no difference there, huh? Okay, hun, get thee to a dressing room. What's with these options? I mean, there are hundreds of outfits and you expect me to believe my character dressed like a total schlub before fighting evil? Hideous hoodies and a pink overcoat? Whatevs, I can change it later. Don't have my pink cons. What is the world made of? You think you can have cons in a game without pink? I ask you, seriously. And there you go. I look like a sad bingo matron, but that can be fixed, I hope. Anyway, let's talk about how this game works now. Back in the day, you just grabbed weapons and started buying powers. You had as much guidance as a kid carrying a crowbar in an inner-city high school. Now, they decided we're all too daft for such freedom and have created character classes. Each one gives you 2 weapons, but don't worry, you can buy whichever ones you want later. But they cost depending on if you were a player of the old game or not. Another spoiler alert, they ain't cheap. So, the story of Secret World characters is as creepy as a group of munchkins stealing your cereal bars. You're chilling out, trying to get a hard night's sleep in the ignorant world of boring normie. When a bee crawls in your mouth, totally freaking ew. rendering you mute and totally BA, like magical girl or boy, pretty Sammy BA, complete with magic. Okay, let's get to the tutorial. Really quick, there are 3 factions in the secret world. The Illuminati, think a corporation that takes all the fun out of wonder. The Templars, another stuffy group out of London that definitely puts the stiff in stiff upper lip. And finally, the Dragon, a bunch of weirdos who watched Jurassic Park too many times and loved Ian Malcolm's chaotician nonsense. I like dinosaurs, so that's how I picked. So it's time to grab my couple pistols and show just how lame I am. Wow, those are zombies, girl. Shoot for the head. Crazy bullets bounce between targets with this ability, so you have a neat area effect going on. That's good, because you rarely go one-on-one with mobs. The game takes a moment to explain the complications of the weapons, with a little video even. The idea is everything's got a gimmick, some little extra that makes it cool. Pistols have roulette wheels that look like revolver chambers. If you match the colors somehow, you do more damage. Next. Morbid. Target practice on hanging corpses? Come on, Dream Lady, not cool. Ooh, Night of the Living Dead time. Bring it on. Though I suck so bad, let's speed this part up. Boss fight! The Gravekeeper. Come back from the dead to rejoin the WWE in a no-holds-barred match of brain-eating and trash talk? No, I have to save the world from that. Even if I can barely pull the triggers because I've got lethargy? This is a total nightmare. Love the beastie on the crypt showing up to say, "Sup, why'd you have to kill Gary the Gravekeeper? Total dick move, lady." But 'cause I'm silent, I just, go about my business of trying to desecrate a tomb. Ooh, there he comes. And voila! Quest accomplished and more gear procured. This shopping and dreams thing should be a thing. I'd love to wake up with a new TV. Ah, it's time for an investigation mission. These things can be so insane, you wonder how anyone figured them out the first time they came out. Luckily, there are plenty of guides online for the tougher tasks.
Not decipher them. Your path will be equally puzzling. Wisdom must be your torch.
This tutorial is really the 99-cent menu of game content. A small taste with limited impact. I ripped through those puzzles because I've done them before. There are a lot of different types of missions, and the tutorial covers them okay. You also have dungeons to go through, one for each zone in the game. Main quests have nifty story stuff that pulls you by the nosy through each zone and culminates in some kind of crazy confrontation. You know, TV show story arc style. They added levels in the game, 50 in all, but the fun doesn't stop there. You continue to get ability and skill points after the level cap, so you can pretty much still learn every power in the game if you're so inclined. Times Square might not be the best route to take if you're late to a Wicked showing. This Cthulhu beastie is supposed to be the raid they're about to release. We aren't prepared, apparently. Lucky that was all a dream, huh? I cut out a bunch of cinematic stuff which you can watch if you play. No spoilers there, right? Just know the dragon opener is a little frisky. We're in another dream? This is what the original game's tutorial was, a creepy visit to Tokyo, and what happened there. You take on the role of some poor sod who is part of a mixed group of Illuminati, Dragon, and Templars. Together, you wander around trying to stop the filth. Let's watch some of this zombie movie style action, huh? This is where you get your second weapon, and of course, they gotta tell you what it does with another video. Yawn. Don't worry, you can see that stuff for yourself later. And then this suddenly becomes Secret World Resident Evil Edition. Ew, look at that head. My weapon set feels right for fighting zombies. Shotguns and undead are rarely friends. Whoa, civilians are still here? Messed up. Come on, guys, get in there. Special note, I encountered some bugs during this thing, so I cut out the time I spent running around waiting for the game to remember it was supposed to be working. There's nothing quite like having shotgun shells that catch gooey monsters on fire. Am I right? This is nuts, though. I'm going to take the liberty of saying this Tokyo subway is probably not going to be okay for a long time. Cleanup budget alone. worlds that fit that description. Oh wow, I expected more of a fight. Oh, here's some more bug. It should have prompted me with cinematic nonsense before I could res that dude on the ground. But no, flea-ridden, mite-infested, bed-bug-loving craziness. Anyway, let's cut to the good part. The Keymaster or Gatekeeper from Ghostbusters makes an appearance and barfs on you a lot. For that, we shall take him down. Go, team, go! Slowly. One shot at a time. Wow, that was so lame. Oh well, time to go it alone. Pink Floyd would like their royalty check now. So, tons of stuff happens when you wake up, all story related. You also learn about improving your weapons by taking crappy gear you don't want and fusing it to the stuff you want to keep. It's pretty thorough on that, so I won't go on about it. Finally, you get sent to your first zone, New England. Here you fight zombie hordes and chase a crazy secret worlder bent on destroying the planet, or some such nonsense. You'll see. The fairy rating of approval for Secret World Legends is a cautious A. It's fun, worth playing, and I enjoyed it very much. I'd say I put in over 100 hours into the game. And when they release Tokyo, that'll give me at least another 20. Quests and stuff are just like the old game, so if you've played it before, you might pass on this. Especially if you were smart enough to make your character kick ass in that old game. I sadly was not, so this was a great easy mode version. Do you like MMOs? Are you a fan of this type of action RPG? Do you think there needs to be more modern-day RPGs? Are you, right now, wondering how to morph into a ferret and eat all the Cheetos in your local grocery store? If so, leave a comment below. Can't say there's anything I'll be able to say or do about it, but it would be neat to hear from you. Oh, check me out. I've got my sword gun combo and changed my clothes. Finally, Fairest Fairy looks like her player. There's my friend Vinny's choice. Ugh, so pervy. Thanks for the skirt, Tokyo DLC.